Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm Stephanie if you're new here. So today I'm going to share a couple things with you. I am going to be making a summer salad. It's a Mediterranean chickpea salad. I got it off of Pinterest. I will leave it down below. And also I have a couple things that I'm going to be putting up on my fridge and dishwasher and stove. So I was at my sister-in-law's house and she had some stuff around her kitchen that I thought was pretty cool and things that I could add to my kitchen, and I'm going to share that with you at the end of the video because I want to get them up. They've been sitting in a package for over a week and some, and I've been waiting to share them with you guys because I'm excited to have them in the kitchen. One of them is just something more decorative and the other things are more of a convenience thing. So I will share that later. But my kids and I are going to be going to an amusement park tomorrow, and I'm going to make this salad I'm actually going to eat it today, and I'm going to bring it for me for tomorrow because we need to bring something to pack to eat there, and I think the kids are going to have sandwiches, so I got a bunch of stuff for that. But we are going to get started here. I have my chickpeas, the onions. Here, I'll tell you everything that I have. Chickpeas, feta, onion, red onion, these kind of olives. I have cherry tomatoes, I have small cucumbers, and I have cilantro. In the recipe it asks for parsley. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the cilantro. What else? The dressing is a little different. Red wine vinaigrette for the salad. You can make the dressing that is on the recipe if you would like, but I wanted to make it easy and just get a vinaigrette to add on top. So we're going to go through everything. I have to cut everything up and measure it out. I'm only going to just make one serving for this recipe. That's all I really need for today and tomorrow. So this is the recipe. It's 10-minute Mediterranean chickpea salad. All right, so I wanted to get this video out a while ago now, and I had other videos that needed to go up first, so I am going to share this video with you now, and hopefully you can add it to another birthday or an event coming up and bring this as a dish to pass. Otherwise, just have it for a snack or a lunch. And I usually eat it with some pita crackers or pita bread you could add it to, or wraps. This is really, really good and very, very yummy. So I've had this multiple times already, but I wanted to share it with you guys because it's such an easy recipe. You do need a couple things for it though. I just ended up using my mini cucumbers that I bought. So I just cut up 2 of them for this salad. So it asks for 3/4 cup of cucumbers, so you can use any kind that you would like. Another thing that it asked for is 1/4 of a cup of parsley. I ended up just using cilantro because that's what I already had on hand. I don't know, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but this is usually what I like to do. I just like to, take off the leaves, and then I just cut them up in little pieces, and that is what I'm doing. If you have a little chopper, go ahead and do that, and that should be good enough. Otherwise, you could just chop it as fine or however you like cilantro. I know a lot of people don't like cilantro, so if you don't want to add that, just add your parsley to it. So it doesn't really matter. All right, for the onion, I just use a red onion. You can use any other kind of onion if you would like, but this is what is for the recipe. So I did a 1/4 cup of red onion, and all I did is just chop it up as fine as I could. You can use a chopper if you have one, or a food processor to mix this and chop it up. You can do that also. I just don't feel like pulling out one of them big things before I cut my stuff, so I'm just gonna do it by hand. So that is what I did, and I just cut up as much as I did, and then just added the 1/4 cup. All right, so now I'm gonna add some tomatoes. I didn't add as much as the recipe asked because I don't like a lot of tomatoes in my salads. I love tomatoes, but I just don't like a lot when it comes to like pasta salads and stuff like that. I only like a little bit, but for the recipe, it is 2/3 cup of tomatoes, and you can do whatever you want. With this recipe, it is very flexible and you can add or take away or do whatever you would like. You can even add some noodles, whatever. You maybe even some cheese. I know I'm going to be using some feta cheese for this salad, but you can add different kind of cheese if you want to. All right, for these olives, I also have tried this salad with just regular the green olives. You could do black olives, and I just used what was on the recipe. So I think they're called Clamato olives, and you will need 1/3 cup of these olives. I love olives, so for me, I would, probably want to add a little bit more than what it says. I didn't even really measure them out. I just went with what I knew that I wanted for this salad. And then all I did is cut them up in a couple pieces. All right, so if you just want to put them in their whole, you can do that also. I just wanted to put them in tiny pieces because if I'm going to eat this with crackers, I don't want a big olive on top of my crackers, or even with putting these in wraps. Sometimes having the pieces smaller works better when it comes to that. So that's exactly what I did. I just went and cut them all up, and that's about it for the olives. So now all I'm gonna do is just add everything to my bowl and give it a good mix. And what I ended up adding later is my feta cheese. I don't even think I measured my feta cheese. I just kind of threw it in there. So I just did everything in the bowl. Okay, so if you want to do something different with the dressing than what I'm going to be using, I wanted to do something really simple. So you can do what I have, or you can make the dressing that it suggests in the recipe. So it's olive oil, red wine vinegar, Dijon mustard, oregano, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And that's all you need to add for the dressing. So what I ended up doing is just getting a red wine vinaigrette and adding it to it, and I think it tastes fine. So you can go ahead and make whatever you would like for the dressing part. I actually could have maybe even added some Dijon mustard to it to, maybe just add a little bit more flavor, but I really wasn't thinking. So that is something that you can think about. But yeah, so all I'm gonna do is add it to my wraps, and that's what I'm gonna be having for lunch today. All right, so today's video is not sponsored by any of the products that I'm going to share with you in today's video, only because these are things that I found myself on Amazon. So I went by my husband's sister's house, and she had these on her dishwasher, and I think she had them even on her stove. And I was like, that is a great idea, only because sometimes the kids' hands are wet, or we're in the dishwasher, things get wet, or with kids, there's always something that happens when it comes to getting something dirty. So much nicer, especially with cooking. Sometimes I have a towel and stuff on the stove, but with these, if I have wet hands and I'm just trying to cook and do all that, sometimes I grab onto the handle, things are wet, and these are so much nicer. I really, really like them. I'm glad that I got them. Each package comes with 2, so I ended up just getting 2 orders, so I had 4 to go on the fridge and the dishwasher also. The dishwasher, the stove, and the refrigerator and freezer. So that worked out well for that. And then what I'm putting on my dishwasher is a dishwasher magnet. I also might be getting one for my freezer also. They have so many different options on there, so many different pictures. my sister-in-law was telling me I could get one with chickens on it, and it is so cute and so adorable. So I might be getting that eventually, but for right now I went with this one. This matches my countertops. The pattern in it matches my countertops. It has a wood theme in the picture, and I love it. So I think it just adds another touch to our kitchen. I don't remember why I'm laughing right here, but I think I was talking about how I got this and how I feel like it is just something cute that I wanted to add to the kitchen. I don't know, either the kids or my husband was probably laughing at me with some of this stuff, because I always like to add certain things to either my kitchen or bathroom or something that is functional or cute. I like to add and just make things a little bit different when it comes to that kind of stuff. So for right now, I am adding the other handle pieces to the stove and to my refrigerator. And like I said, I got this a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, and I still haven't had to wash them. It keeps the fingerprints away from the fridge and all of that, and it kind of just cuts back on that. And even just, you know, sometimes we'll look at the fridge and freezer and everything just has some fingerprints and stuff on it, and it drives me crazy. So it makes things look a little bit nicer. So that is what I'm doing, just finishing up here and getting all of these on. All right, so for the next thing that I found this, and I don't remember where I found this, but I got it from Amazon, but I don't remember where I saw it. And what it is a sponge soap dispenser. I have a container that is in my little basket right in front of where I am. It has the blue soap in it. I do dishes with that, so I take the bottle and I dump out some soap. And then I'm constantly doing that because a lot of times I don't fill up my sink with water when I do some of the like odds and end kind of dishes. So this way I can add the soap to the container, and then what you do is just leave your sponge on top. I ended up getting extra sponges one day, and I think I added that to one of my grocery haul videos, and I shared that with you already. So I have a bunch of sponges that I can use when this one goes bad. But for right now, I'm adding the Family Dollar soap that I got from there to the dispenser, and you can add any kind of soap, it'll work. So for me, I just thought this would be a great thing for me because like I said, I hate using them little bottles. All right, so all you have to do is give it a couple pumps, and that's how it works. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video and you guys enjoyed this recipe. This recipe is so easy to just whip up really quick and add it to, or have it with crackers or wraps. I usually like to do that. My cousin is the one that introduced me to this salad or something similar to it, and I love it. This is just something that I can snack on for the week. I'm going to be bringing this tomorrow with me, like I said, so that'll be a nice little lunch for me tomorrow. But let me know in the comments down below if you have tried making this salad before, because it is just one of them good salads that you can make anytime, really. I'm gonna pack it up, put it in the fridge, and that'll be my lunch for tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.